morning, everyone, and welcome to Carnival Breakfast Show, coming to you from Carnival Radio. And this is Newspaper Review. I am Jesse Oyo. Good morning, and welcome once again. This morning on Newspaper Review, I came with different newspapers, and each of them with interesting stories. I have the Punch with me, I have the Vanguard, I have the Post, I have the Nation news paper, and here we are to review the interesting stories, the top stories in each of the newspapers. Right now, I'll dive into the headlines. From the Punch newspaper, 32 governors, 8,450 delegates arrive Abuja for APC convention. Plateau resident in shock as aborted twin babies found at a refuse dump. Oyo electoral body seeks stronger ties with INEC. Abia Oyo State barrier for cleric Umar Ukpai. And now to the news and details. From the Punch newspaper is where 32 governors, 8,450 delegates has arrived at Abuja for APC convention. President Bola Tinubu and members of his cabinet, as well as 32 state governors and 8,453 delegates from across the country, are expected to participate in the National Convention of the All Progressives Congress scheduled to Friday today and Saturday in Abuja. In addition, top party chieftains from the national, zonal, state and world levels will also grace the convention, where new leaders of the party will emerge. The co-chairman of the media subcommittee for the convention and Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, revealed this during the APC World Media Briefing held at the Transcorp Hilton Abuja on Thursday. Those in attendance include the Minister of Arts, Culture and Tourism and Creative Economy, Anatu Musawa, the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Kayemon, Pius Ayim, Vice Chairman of the Central Committee, Social Advisor to the President of Media and Public Communication, Chief Sunday Dari, Social Advisor on Information and Strategy Bayo Nanuga, and other top-party chieftains. Idris explained that the convention team, Unity in Progress, consolidating the renewed hope agenda, succinctly captures the party's identity, its journey so far, and future direction. The minister emphasized that the APC would remain a broad-based political platform that embraces diverse viewpoints while upholding unity of purpose, noting that the diversity is a strength grounded in dedication to progress and national development. This news was sourced from the Punch newspaper. For more details, please visit the Punch newspaper. 32 governors, 8,450 delegates arrive Abuja for APC convention. Reading from the Nation newspaper is where Oyo electoral body seeks stronger ties with the INEC. The Oyo State Independent Electoral Commission has called for continuous collaboration with the Independent National Electoral Commission to enhance the credibility, transparency, and efficiency of electoral processes in the forthcoming local government elections across the country. The Oyo State chairman, Dr. Afeez Adeniyi, stated this on Thursday during the courtesy visit to Annex headquarters in Ibadan, the Oyo State capital. Adeniyi said the visit became necessary for OECEC to notify the leadership of INEC officially of the new election date and solicit support for the effective conduct of local government elections. He noted that the law clearly outlines INEC's supportive role to state electoral commissions, stressing the need for sustained collaboration to achieve the desired outcomes in the forthcoming local government elections. In his response, the resident electoral commissioner in Oyo State, Professor Adeniyi, pledged to collaborate with OECEC to ensure the conduct of a free, fair, and credible local government election. He noted that the role of the State Independent Electoral Commission remained critical in strengthening democracy at the grassroots, affirming that the success of OECEC will greatly contribute to progress of the state and also promote good governance. He said that it is our hope that this engagement will further strengthen the cordial relationship between the two institutions. For more details, please visit the Punch newspaper. Or your electoral body seeks stronger ties with INEC. In the meantime, residents of the Special Sites community in Pakistan local government area of Plateau State were on Thursday thrown into shock following the discovery of the bodies of aborted twin babies in the refuse dump. According to eyewitnesses, the aborted babies, a male and a female, were discovered in the early hours of the day in a polythene bag after unknown persons dumped them. A resident of the area, who did not want his name mentioned, said the aborted babies were found behind the house of a taxi driver identified as Hema Danladi. Danladi, who commented on the incident, said the strange discovery sparked outrage among other residents when a local farmer alerted him to the discovery after noticing a dog sniffing of the bag, which was swarming with flies. Danladi said that after the farmer drove the dog away, he opened the polythene bag only to find the aborted twins, forcing him to raise an alarm. Danladi said when the farmer rushed to his house to inform him, he gathered other neighbors who later dug a small grave at the site to bury the remains of the babies. This news was sourced from the Post newspaper. Plateau residents in shock as aborted twin babies found at refuse dump. On to the last news on Newspaper Review this morning. The Abia State government has held a state burial service in honor of the late Abia-born global evangelist, Reverend Huma Hupai, who died at the age of 80. Speaking at the event held at the International Conference Center, Umahi, on Thursday, Abia State Governor Alex Horty challenged people to live good lives so that they would be remembered positively after death. Horty said the late cleric's life and legacy should challenge others to reflect on how they would be remembered. The governor thanked God for the life of the deceased and said the state honored him in recognition of his contributions to Abia, Nigeria, and the world. Horty also commiserated with the family and urged them not to grieve without hope. Also speaking, the Akwa Ibom State Governor Umo Eno, represented by the Deputy Governor Senator Hakon Nyakenyi, described Upai as a visionary. For more details, please visit the Punch newspaper. Abia holds state burial for cleric Uma Upai. To bring newspaper review to a close this morning, here is the recap of headlines. 32 governors, 8,450 delegates arrive Abuja for APC convention. Plateau residents in shock as aborted twin babies found at refuse dump. Oyo electoral body seeks stronger ties with INEC. Abia holds state burial for cleric Huma Ukpai. And our hence, Carnival Radio newspaper review. Thank you very much for listening. You could look and be a app for Google Play Store and App iOS. You can also check our website at www.carnivalmedia.ng. My name remains Joseph Oyokola. Good morning, and please do well to enjoy the rest of your day.